Hello and welcome to the channel. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said Nigeria is open for business as he meets with the President of China's special envoy to Nigeria. Tinubu, who has wasted no time in having its impact felt not even up to 5 days since his inauguration, has, as a first order of business, removed fuel subsidy, which is currently having an adverse effect on Nigerians. Business deals and partnerships such as these will certainly go a long way in cushioning the effect of subsidy removal. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Nigeria open for business. Tinubu tells China. President Bola Tinubu yesterday said Nigeria is open for business and constructive partnerships. We need accelerated growth, and we are ready to do business honestly with those ready to do business with us, he said. The president spoke while hosting President Xi Jinping of China's special envoy Peng Qinghua at the presidential villa Abuja. He promised that his administration would promote ease of doing business. Speaking to Peng, who is also the vice chairperson, Standing Committee of the National People's Congress, People's Republic of China, the president said both countries could learn from each other, though Nigeria will remain non-aligned. President Tinubu's spokesman Tunde Rahman quoted him as saying, "We will continue to work to promote democracy in the West African sub-region. I am a product of democracy and shall work day and night to advance democracy. We will fight racism and all forms of criminality. We can learn from each other, but we will remain non-aligned." Peng pledged China's increased economic cooperation with Nigeria, saying the country is essential to Africa and the world. He said both countries have good bilateral relations and economic cooperation, noting that Chinese companies were doing well in Nigeria in railways, roads, hydropower, and free trade zones. Commending President Tinubu's plan to lead Nigeria to a new era of economic development and prosperity, the Chinese envoy, however, said there were areas where Nigeria could benefit from China. He called on the two countries to share ideas and align strategies, urging President Tinubu to also create a more conducive environment for investment. The Chinese delegation included Ambassador to Nigeria Su Jiachun and Minister Councillor Zhang Yi. Meanwhile, United Nations UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has commented on the inauguration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as Nigeria's next president after Muhammadu Buhari. Addressing newsmen at the UN headquarters in New York, the spokesperson for the UN Secretary-General, Stephen Dujarric, congratulated Nigeria, the newly sworn-in president, particularly for the history made. According to her, Guterres believes that Nigeria is an important partner of the United Nations, has an important role to play in the promotion of sustainable development, in the promotion of peace and security in the region and beyond. Dujarric said the UN looks forward to deepening the ties with Nigeria under Tinubu's administration. In a related development, Guterres also congratulated President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on his re-election as President of the Republic of Turkey. The UN chief said he looks forward to further strengthening the cooperation between Turkey and the United Nations. Meanwhile, former Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo, slammed a section of the media, claiming that President Bola Tinubu removed fuel subsidy. He described the reports as mischievous. According to Keyamo, Tinubu's administration simply inherited a regime with no subsidy provision in the 2023 Appropriation Act from June. Speaking via Twitter, the former minister asked subsidy advocates to convince the Nigerian people why President Tinubu should start on a note of illegality by promising to reintroduce something the law has taken away. He urged those against its removal to convince Nigerians that the $10 billion initially allocated as the fuel subsidy would not jumpstart the economy when channeled into other sectors. His words read, "A section of the press is mischievously twisting the narrative to read that Tinubu's government has removed subsidy. That is not correct. Tinubu's government has merely inherited a regime where there was no provision for subsidy in the 2023 Appropriation Act as of June 2023, and the Petroleum Industry Act, which is now extant, has no provision for subsidy. President Tinubu merely acknowledged this state of affairs in his inaugural speech at Eagle Square. So any advocate of subsidy should convince the Nigerian people why President Tinubu should start on a note of illegality by promising to reintroduce something which the law has taken away. They should also convince the Nigerian people why President Tinubu should embark on a present illegality that gulped $10 billion of our scarce or unavailable resources in 2022 alone. Those claiming to defend the right or welfare of workers should convince the Nigerian people that $10 billion injected into the economy yearly will not jumpstart the economy enough as to create massive jobs and even increase the same minimum wage they complain about. That is the conversation the Nigerian people are prepared to have now. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Also, the Pan-Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization Ohanense Indigbo has commended President Bola Tinubu over the announcement of fuel subsidy removal. Reacting to the announcement made by the president during his inaugural speech on Monday, the organization said Nigerians should applaud Tinubu for the political will to remove the fuel subsidy. Speaking with Daily Post on Tuesday, the Secretary General of Ohanense Indigbo, Okechukwu Isiguzoro, said fuel subsidy removal would tackle corruption and ensure stability in the system. Isiguzoro said the president is saddled with a Herculean task to lift Nigeria people, stressing that the Igbos are ready to assist Tinubu in actualizing his dreams. He said, Nigerians should applaud Tinubu for the political will to remove the fuel subsidy with which the political elites have held the country hostage. The removal of fuel subsidy would go a long way in tackling corruption and ensuring stability in the system. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.